In today's video, I'm going to be doing a flawless foundation routine. I'm in the middle of filming another video and I wanted to do the skin. What I'm doing on the eyes is an eyeshadow palette review, which you're going to see soon. So I don't have anything on my face but my Milky Toner from Clinique. That's what I have on my face right now. So I'm going to put this serum on from e.l.f. Skin. It's the Holy Hydration Triple Bounce Serum. So I'm going to put that on. Now I don't usually do eyeshadow routines on its own, but it's a review for the Danessa Myricks palette. And I wanted to do the skin. Being that I had to do the skin, I wanted to just show you what my flawless routine is. I have so many new foundations that I've been testing out and I've been loving them. I wanted to just share with you what I've been doing. This is the Bioma Photomucin Glow Serum. So I'm gonna put some of this on. I usually like the way this looks under my makeup. I'm trying not to mess up my brows. This Photomucin and the Triple Hydration Serum really gives a nice amount of moisture, glow, and actual grip to the foundation. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel with hyaluronic acid moisturizer. So that's what we're gonna use. It's blue. I like it. It gives a nice amount of moisture without making your skin super oily. And you know, I have oily textured skin. So I like to let my skincare sit in for about 10 minutes before I do anything else with the skin. So I'm going to put my liner and lashes on and I'll be right back. And then we'll do skin and finish the under eyes. So our lashes are on. We're gonna put a primer on. This is the Fenty Grip Trip Mattifying and Blurring Primer. This is what the actual component looks like. It looks like it has a gel and then some kind of mattifying like serum inside. I've been testing it out. I'm still not sure how I feel about it. That's what it looks like. Now, this area right here is my problematic area. My cheeks and my nose area. Around my mouth gets oily, and so does my nose and my cheeks. I try to use mattifying products and oil control products on my skin before I lay my makeup down. Now this feels like a lightweight cream. It evaporates right into the skin. And I see the blurring already. Now sometimes I don't put primer on my forehead because sometimes my forehead can be a little dry. I try to keep it moisturized and exfoliated so I don't get a lot of dead skin. I notice I get a lot of dead skin build up on my forehead the older I get. So I definitely see a mattifying effect. Lightweight gel grips, locks in your look all day, instantly minimizes oil plus controls shine for a smooth blurred finish. It doesn't give an amount of hours, but it does say all day. So it depends on what all day is for you. So again, I like to usually let my primer sit in for at least 5 minutes before I do anything with it as far as like put something on my skin. You want to give the primer a chance to settle in. Today we're going to be using this Benefit The Porefessional Foundation. I've been loving it. It's really good. I have shade 35 in Victorious Neutral Deep. It's got like an olivey tone. So we're gonna test it out again today. I feel like my lips are super dry. I'm gonna put this e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm on my lips. I like it. I have the brown one in my car. This is kind of fruity. I just need something to moisturize my lips. This is Strawberry Shortcake. It's definitely nice and mattifying and it doesn't feel oily. Now what I've been loving on my skin, guys, is this Rhode Glazing Mist. I've been loving it. Before I put my foundation on, it's so good. So I didn't think it was going to do anything, but it really does. So we're going to put a little bit of this on. And I think I like the mist better than the Glazing Milk. Not for any specific reason other than the fact that it's easier to apply. But they both look beautiful on the skin. So this Rhode Glazing Mist, it actually has a lot of skincare ingredients in it. It says mist onto the face throughout the day or whenever the skin needs a refresh. Shake before use. I hope I shook it because I don't even remember if I did. But I like it. It says a high potent nutrient rich complex with a milky texture. Oh, that's the other one, but they do the same thing. A potent, rich nutrient complex with a milky texture that boosts barrier function and leaves the skin feeling hydrated, dewy, and glowing. And it does. And this is made in the USA. But just look at the amount of glow that the skin gets. So I do like it. It leaves like a little stickiness. Then I like to take my foundation brush and just tap it in. So that's what we're gonna do. I used to always wonder, like, why do people's skin look so pretty and glowy once they put their makeup on? And I know I don't have to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I never use filters because I don't know how to use them. So I want you guys to see what my skin looks like. You can see every pore, every bump. Because what happens is, if you ever see me in person and I have makeup on, I want my skin to look just like it looks when you see me on your TV screen or on your phone screen. So anyway, we're gonna shake this up. Now to me, this has like a little bit of an olivey undertone. That's just my opinion. I always say, if you haven't heard me say it before, I am colorblind. So to me, it looks like a little olivey, but I love it. I love the way it looks on the skin. This is more of like a full coverage foundation. It definitely has an olivey undertone to me, but I still like it. So I like to start in the inner part of my face only because my skin under my eyes and my cheeks and around my nose, that's where my problem areas are and where I need the most coverage. And I feel like once I put bronzer and stuff on, you know, I can kind of make it blend in around these edges. But this foundation is so lightweight and so pretty on the skin. It looks like skin. They have had so many really good foundations come out that look and feel like skin and actually remain that way. I'm impressed with these new ingredients that they use in these foundations. Like, it really makes you want to take all your other foundations and just get rid of them. It really does, because you only want to wear the newer formulas. So look at how this has covered up my hyperpigmentation, which is wonderful. It blended in pretty nicely to my neck. I don't usually put foundation all the way down my neck because I don't want it to get on my clothes, but sometimes it gets on your clothes anyway if you don't set your areas that you put foundation on. But I love the color. I think it's so pretty. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's not like a matte. It's more like I guess like a demi matte. It's not really a satin. Okay, it says medium buildable coverage, which definitely is true. Visibly smooth skin to minimize the look of pores thanks to skin-loving ingredients including niacinamide and rosehip extract. It's a natural matte finish, 24-hour long wear, all-day pore blurring, non-comedogenic, waterproof, transfer-proof, weightless, and seamless looking. And I can attest to just about all of that. It's a very comfortable, really nice foundation. Now, I had a hard time figuring out my shade, and there may or may not be a better shade for me. This does get like a little tacky. If you look at it, you can see like it does have a little of an olivey tone to it. Yeah, but it's gorgeous. Just look at how beautiful the skin looks. I love putting makeup on, guys. Like, it makes me so happy. It really does. All right, let's do concealer. So I'm actually pulling out one of my OG favorites because I have several bottles of this Tarte Shape Tape. This is the shade Rich that I want to try to get rid of. I'm going to use this. I'm going to be using it instead of my e.l.f. I'm going to use this as a base for my eyeshadow coming up because I have so many bottles of it and I want to get rid of it before it goes bad because I have 3 bottles of Rich. I mean, they all have like a little bit left in it, so I just want to use it up. I would go in the store and buy the same shade over thinking that I was getting a lighter shade, and then it wound up that it was not a lighter shade, it was the same shade. So yeah. So this one is the shade Deep. I'm going to use this. It's not super light, but it's lighter than Rich. So hopefully it'll give us under eye brightness. And I did buy a shade the other day that was lighter. I never opened it. It's on this desk. This is Rich. This one is Tan Deep Sand. So I'm going to put a little teeny bit of this one here. And I'm going to let it dry down some. I'm going to use this because this is one of my favorites. This is the Rare Beauty Contour in the shade Tranquil. This was one of the best liquid bronzers that came out last year. Well, this year. Because I think it came out early this year. I think it was during the last sale. It's so good. I love the colors. I love the formula. And it blends in like a dream. So that's what we're using to bronze with today. I'm going to blend out the bronzer first. It looks like the concealer is still a little wet. I think they have like 2 or 3 shades darker than this, but I felt like this was perfect. But I would buy a deeper shade. Depends on what foundations I have on. But this is so good. Just look at how beautiful. It's like the perfect ready brown shade. That is so pretty. It gives the perfect amount of dimension. Now, I don't know if you guys could see my skin is really glowing through the foundation, and that's actually thanks to the skincare, but also that glazing mist. That glazing mist just really adds something. I went to the Chris Brown concert the other night, right? And of course, I told you guys before, and if you've been to the channel before, I'm gonna say it again. I set my makeup when I go out. Like, I don't want to have to touch my face again. I danced all night. I had a wonderful time. And my makeup did not move at all. It did not move. It stayed in place. I didn't sweat. It was wonderful. And I was dancing. Okay, this is the Nikki LaRose N14 brush. Look how effortless that blended out. A lot of people sleep on Shape Tape concealer. Like, it was the in thing before, and then now people don't even think about it. But I still like it. Now, this foundation has like a stickiness to it. What I think a lot of these brands were trying to do is make it where it's like a primer. You know how they have the sticky primers? So it just really adheres to the skin, and I love it. What foundation did I wear? Oh, I wore the Lawless foundation to the Chris Brown concert. Even my niece, who was a makeup artist from MAC, was like, oh my God, your skin is gorgeous. And I was like, thank you. It was just so pretty. That foundation is gorgeous. It really is. Look at how the skin is looking. Wow, I went all the way over my liner. I'm gonna have to do it over. So the skin looks gorgeous. Everything looks very smooth, very skin-like, just really beautiful. I love it. I want to put this blush on. This is the Rhode Toasted Teddy blush. I really like the formula of these blushes. They are really good. And look at it. It did not move my foundation. It's gorgeous. So pretty. What I like about this formula, and you could use your brush to apply it. I just wanted to show you how beautiful it is and how it does not lift up the product on your face, even if you use the actual component to put it down. It's a beautiful, beautiful terracotta kind of color, which is the color that you would want to use with either one of these two eyes, because it blends into the skin like it's your skin, and it's just beautiful. So I do like it a lot. It is gorgeous. You can take your brush and add more if you want to. I don't necessarily feel like we need more, but it's gorgeous. And I'm definitely going to be picking up some more of these shades during the Sephora savings event because I like the formula. It's one of the best stick blushes that I've tried because it does not lift up your product, and it gives a nice amount of color to the skin, and it's not sticky once you set it. Like, it's not sticky, so I like that. I pulled out Huda Beauty's powder. I love her powders, right? But I haven't really been wearing them a lot because to me, I'm looking at her site, and my shades that I like is Coffee Cake, Conifer. There's two others. It's a deep shade like this, but it's more of a cool tone. And there's a cool tone shade of this powder. So I noticed that I don't see this Coffee Cake on her site. I haven't seen it for months. Sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not, or more times it's not. So I'm like, is she trying to get rid of it? Like, if she phases out the deeper skin powders, I won't be using her products anymore. Because I'm already upset about the fact that these blushes that she came out with, a lot of them are not for deeper skin tones. So anyway, this is about flawless skin. So that's what we are going to do. I love her powders. But if there's no shade for me, then I won't be partaking. So that's why I've been testing out so many other powders. I bought so many Ame Colé powders. I think I have 8 backups. It was one of my favorites, and they went out of business, and they had a sale, and I was like, how could I not stock up? So I think I paid $8 the first time, and then I paid $4, and then I paid $16 at one time. This was before they announced that they were going out of business, but I love the powders, so I have a bunch of backups. Somebody's doing some work in their backyard, and I hear it. I like to put the lighter powder every place that I put my concealer, and I actually love the smell of this powder. A lot of people don't like it. It's just like a nostalgic kind of smell, but I love it. It's not too perfumey, and you don't smell it once it's on. You smell it while you are applying it, but after it's on, you don't smell it. It's such a pretty shade of powder. It just gives a nice warmth to the skin. It's so good. So you can definitely see the emolliency of the bronzer and the yeah, I want to say it's mostly the bronzer, but I still love it. I don't care how emollient it is. It's beautiful on the skin. I love it. But I like the moisture in my skin because when it's done, it doesn't look like a dry mess because I put a lot of powder on my face. This is Coffee Cake. Now I like the coverage that Huda gives. I gotta set under my neck because if I don't, I'll be upset later when the makeup is not there anymore. I'm gonna use this All Hours Hyper Bronze shade number 4 by YSL. And I'm just gonna put it all over my face. Just tap it in, just so everything can have like a smooth, uniform kind of shade going on. I'm gonna do my under eyes now with this Danessa Myricks Light Work Volume 7. I'm gonna take this shade right here. This shade right here. You see my black is all messed up. Guys, don't make that mistake. Then I'm gonna go into this shade right here. And that is gorgeous. I'm gonna go back into this and just take this, clean this brush off, and then go back into the other palette. I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I don't know what the shades are, guys, offhand. It's too many shades to remember. I'm gonna fix that liner. Then I'm gonna go into this light shade right here. I'm gonna take this shade and go in here. Now I'm gonna do mascara and a waterline color. So far so good. I'm gonna spray my face and I'm gonna use this setting spray. This is the Makeup Primer Spray Oil Control Fine Mist from Skindinavia. This was my favorite. When I first started my channel, this was probably one of the only setting sprays. This and Rimmel. No, Rimmel was my primer. So I'm gonna spray this. So the skin is looking gorgeous. It's still like a little bit wet. So I have really been loving this Huang Vango Bronzer. This is the shade Loyalty. That's what it looks like. I didn't think it was gonna work for me, but it's actually really, really pretty. I'm gonna start on this side, being that the face is not completely dry. And I like the tone of this. It shows up just enough. Now, of course, I feel like he needs to make 2 shades at least deeper than this. But the shade is gorgeous. Can you see it? It is really, really gorgeous. I can't wait for the sale to try some more of his products. But I'm impressed with this one product so far. Because I love the tone of this bronzer. It's so pretty. That is so, it's like a bronzer. Because it has like a rosy tone, but it's so gorgeous. Like, it really is. Now, if you notice, since I sprayed the setting spray, it's definitely intensified the eyeshadow shades. Like, they really are coming to life. And it's so crazy. Last night I had my makeup on in the dark, and my friend was like, yeah, I could see your eyes shimmering in the dark. And I was like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. I was like, wow. I love this bronzer. It's super, super pretty, guys. It really is. Let's do a blush. Now, I don't have many blushes that I felt would do what we needed to do with this makeup look because we have so much going on. So I did pick this up from my makeup collection. This is Fire Moon from Haus Labs. So we're gonna see how this works. Just something that is pretty neutral. It gives like a hint of color and brightness. It's such a pretty shade. Really, really pretty. I probably have too much blush on, but it's okay. I'm gonna put a little bit down here. That is very pretty. So I'm gonna use this Fenty Bright Fix powder in the shade Peach and just use it to brighten our under eyes. That's what the shade looks like. I did not put bronzer on my nose yet, but I am. So this color is very neutral, but slightly brightening, but I like it because every makeup look doesn't need like a super bright eye, but it does give like a nice brightness and smoothness under the eye. How pretty that shade is. What I like about this powder is that you can use it to really smooth out and brighten certain areas. So like to go under here and just define your area where your bronzer is and just kind of like give a little definition and smooth it out. So it's not harsh looking, but you did make a line there. See the difference on this side and this side? So I do like it. And this is just any of the shades you can do the same thing with. But I just like the way it blends out under the bronzer, but it smooths out and it gives a nice kind of line of demarcation, but a smooth outline. So I do like that. Yep, I do like this peach powder. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Now I don't think that I would want any of the darker powders. Although the shades are pretty, I think that this one does just what I need it to do where I need it to do it. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products. Now, bronzer nose. I love this shade. A highlighter. So I'm figuring, of course, that we're gonna use something from this palette to highlight it. Not that I don't have a new highlighter, because I do. My highlighter brush. And what about this one? Let's just see. I really didn't want that much highlight. Now I know this is a bit much for some of you. I already know. And this is not what I planned it to be. And I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, I loved it before you put the highlighter on. But I just wanted to show what we can do with the eyeshadow palette. I do see where it kind of emphasized the texture a little bit, but it's still beautiful. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna spray the face and then we're gonna do a lip. This is the Scandinavia, the makeup spray. The makeup finishing spray. I used to love this. Like, I still love it. I have probably like 3 or 4 bottles in my closet. This is the company that was making the Urban Decay setting spray. But I never cared for the Urban Decay setting spray, but I loved the setting spray from Scandinavia. The Urban Decay never worked for me. I don't know why. It just didn't. Because it's not the same formula. This formula was more long lasting. It was a good formula, but it wasn't this formula. So I'm gonna take this off my lips. I'm gonna use this. I think this is 1 penny. This is a Maya 1 penny lipstick. I love it. It's so good. It's actually a lip balm, a sheer lip balm, but it's so pretty. And I'm gonna take a lip liner from Haus Labs in the shade Deep Cocoa Matte and line my lips with it. Okay guys, so this is our final look. I'm leaving the hair just like this. I actually like it up in this messy bun. I think it's very pretty. I hope that you guys enjoy this makeup. This is a quick, flawless makeup look. I just wanted to show you how flawless the skin could look. All of the products that I use will be listed and linked below. And we're gonna film another video. So that's why I am doing the skin, because I had to do the skin anyway. I figured I would just share it with you guys. So hopefully you guys like this makeup. I know a lot of you guys are not gonna love this highlighter. I only did it to showcase the eyeshadow palette that we're using, because we're testing out this Danessa Myricks Lightwork 7 palette. So guys, I just wanted to show you the skin. Let me know what you think. Put Roman numeral number 7 in the description box. Let me know what you think about this makeup. What do you think about the glowy skin and the beautiful products that we use on our face? So like I said, everything that I use, guys, will be listed and linked below. I hope you like the makeup. I think it looks very pretty. You can use these products to get your skin where you want it to be. You don't necessarily have to do the highlighter and stuff, but I just want to show you the foundation, the concealers, the powder, just how everything really comes together and creates a beautiful, flawless makeup look. So I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to link another video on the screen so you guys can continue watching. Hopefully you love the channel. If you do, you'll give the video a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel if you made it this far. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you, my precious jewels. I don't even know what it is about this messy bun like this that I like, but I do like it. And I'll probably look at the photos and be like, oh my god, what is going on? But I do like the messy bun. Okay.